Settle into a comfortable position now, letting your body be fully supported by whatever is beneath you. Allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to loosen, and your breath to find a slow, natural rhythm. There is nowhere you need to go right now, nothing you need to decide. You are simply here to listen and to drift. In this sleep story, you'll be gently wandering through Scotland to a quiet edge of land on the Outer Hebrides, where sea, stone, and sky meet without hurry. You'll walk along open bluffs, pause with a small group of sheep, and eventually arrive at an ancient stone church by the water, where you'll explore slowly, peacefully, all the way to a tower that looks out across the sea. There's no need to remember any of this. Your mind can follow along for as long as it wishes, and then, when it's ready, it can rest. Right now you find yourself in the Outer Hebrides, a long arc of islands resting off Scotland's western edge. Here the land feels old and steady. Time moves differently, not measured by clocks, but by tides, wind, and light. You are on the Isle of Hebrides, where rugged hills soften into grassland, and the coastline stretches out in long, patient curves. You walk along the bluffs at an easy pace. The ground beneath you is springy with grass and moss, a mix of deep green and muted gold, flattened slightly by the wind. To one side, the land rises gently, patched with the bright pinkish-purple blossoms of heather and low stone walls. To the other side, the sea opens wide, a calm, shifting expanse of blue-gray and slate, its surface breathing in long, unbroken waves. The air is cool and clean. It carries the scent of salt, damp earth, and distant rain. That unmistakable Scottish air that feels as though it clears space inside your chest. Each step feels unhurried. There is no destination yet, just the quiet pleasure of moving forward, guided by the gentle, natural shape of the land. Clouds drift overhead in soft layers of white and pale silver, stretching and reshaping themselves without effort. Light moves gently across the grass, never harsh, never bright, just enough to reveal texture and depth. As you continue along the bluff, you begin to notice movement ahead. Soft white shapes scattered against the green. A small group of sheep grazes near the edge, their wool thick and weathered, colored in calming shades of cream, stone, and light gray. One lifts its head as you approach, dark eyes calm and curious. Another takes a few slow steps, then pauses, as if deciding whether to continue grazing or simply watch. They don't scatter. Instead, they shuffle together, comfortable in their closeness to one another. A lamb nudges another gently, then hops sideways with a burst of playful energy, quickly settling again as though surprised by its own enthusiasm. You stop for a moment, smiling softly. There is something deeply grounding about them, their ease in this place, their quiet trust in the land and weather and rhythm of days. They seem perfectly at home here, as though the bluffs and wind were made just for them. After a while, the sheep move on together, slowly drifting inland, and when you're ready, you follow the same gentle curve of the land. The sound of the sea fades slightly behind you, replaced by the softer hush of wind moving through grass. Lone stone walls appear now, running alongside the path. They are built from uneven rocks, stacked patiently long ago, their edges softened by lichen and time. The stones are mottled with grays, browns, and hints of mossy green, each one a slightly different color, yet fitting together in quiet harmony. Your path becomes more defined beneath your feet, a narrow track worn smooth by generations of walking. It curves naturally, never quite straight, guiding you forward without asking anything of you. Ahead, the land opens towards a small settlement where history rests gently on the landscape, never loud, never imposing, and then, rising calmly from the green, you see it. Before you stands St. Clement's Church. It feels immediately right, as though it has always belonged exactly here. The church is built of local stone, thick walls rising in steady lines, their color a calm blend of weathered gray, soft brown, and pale silver. It doesn't dominate the landscape. Instead, it seems to rest within it, solid, grounded, and serene. The tower at the west end stands quietly watchful, its edges clean but softened by centuries of wind and rain. You approach slowly, your footsteps muffled by grass and earth. Around you, the light shifts gently, casting soft shadows along the stone. The surface is textured and uneven, marked by time in a way that feels comforting rather than warm. Pause for a moment outside. Notice the stillness here, the sense that this place has witnessed countless seasons, storms rolling in from the Atlantic, long summer evenings glowing softly, winters hushed with frost and wind. When you're ready, you reach for the wooden door. The wood is dark and smooth beneath your hand, cool to the touch, its grain raised slightly, telling its own quiet story of age and care. As you ease the door open, it moves with a gentle resistance, a low, familiar sound of wood against stone. And as you step inside, the air changes. It becomes cooler, calmer, wrapped in a deep, comforting stillness. Inside, you find yourself in the nave, the long central space of the church, designed for gathering, for quiet reflection, or simply being present. The nave stretches out before you, simple and uncluttered, with stone walls that seem to absorb sound itself. Your footsteps echo faintly, then fade. High above, the roof beams cross the space, their wood darkened to deep browns and charcoal tones, holding centuries of quiet prayers, passing thoughts, and moments just like this one. You move slowly, letting your eyes adjust to the gentle light. Along the walls, carved details emerge. Intricate stonework, delicate despite its strength. You pause beside one carving in particular, a small, weathered pattern of leaves and curves, its edges softened, its shape still clear. Someone carved this carefully, long ago, their heads steady and patient, working without rush. You trail your fingers lightly along the stone nearby. It feels cool and steady beneath your touch, unchanging, reliable. Sunlight slips through narrow windows, forming soft pools of pale gold on the stone floor. Dust motes drift lazily within them, rising and falling like slow breath. With each step forward, you feel yourself moving deeper into calm. At the west end of the nave, you noticed a modest doorway set into the stone wall. This is the entrance to the tower. You pause here. Take a slow, grounding breath. Feel your feet supported by the floor. Feel the stillness around you. There is no hurry. When you're ready, you step through. The space narrows, and a stone staircase curves upward, its steps worn smooth by generations before you. You begin to climb one step at a time, your hand resting lightly against the wall for balance. The stone feels cool and reassuring beneath your palm. The climb is unhurried, each step steady, each breath easy. As you move higher, the stone staircase gives way gradually, transitioning into carefully placed wooden ladders, simple and sturdy, clearly meant to guide rather than challenge. You move upward slowly, feeling supported, feeling safe. With each level, the air grows a little lighter, a little brighter. And then you reach the tower. You step out into the open space at the top, and the view opens wide around you. From here, the Isle of Hebrides stretches gently below, fields and shoreline blending into soft shapes and colors. Beyond the land, the sea extends outward, a vast surface of muted blue and silver, light catching in the quiet shimmer. In the distance, across the water, you can see the outline of the Isle of Skye, its hills appearing hazy and blue, as though painted lightly into the horizon. You rest here for a while, leaning gently against the stone. The height feels steady, not dizzy, held by thick walls and open sky. A seabird glides past, wings outstretched, riding the breeze without effort. You watch as it drifts away, becoming smaller, then blending into the wide calm of air and sea. The wind brushes past softly, cool and kind, carrying the scent of salt and sky. There is nothing you need to think about now, nothing you need to remember. Only this moment, stone beneath your hands, sky above, sea stretching endlessly outward. As you stand here, your breath slows even further, matching the rhythm of the waves far below. When you're ready, you allow your eyes to soften, your thoughts to blur, and your awareness to gently drift. The tower remains. The church remains. The islands remain. And you too remain held in calm, sliding gradually into rest. Sleep comes quietly now, like the tide returning home.